Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the cafe. I am, as always, your hopefully adequately caffeinated hostess, barista. And I hope you're all doing well tonight, or today, or whatever time zones we're in. So, the Game Awards, am I right? That's a thing that happened or is happening. It shows you how much I pay attention to that. The only award I need to know about right now is whether or not I can award myself for a job well done in this case, which I don't think I can. Because we were supposed to get a complete acquittal on the very first day of the trial, and we did not do that. With the implied threat that something was going to happen to Maya if we did not do that, so we'll see. It was a work all day, so I don't know much of what happened, except for that Pete got snuffed for multiplayer and Bing Bong cannot catch a motherfucking break. First his wife, then he finds out Baby No Money's at least taking a break from music. Listen. There is no way in hell he's not just doing that for the bit. Like, there's no way in hell that he's not gonna do music anymore. He's literally going on tour next year. So, this whole thing is just a bit. So he can probably, like, actually take some time off and take a break for himself. The fact that Landfall and Aggro Crab are leaning into their own bit for it is kind of funny. I know some people think they're probably, you know, wearing it out a little bit. And I think they will wear it out if they keep pushing it much further than they already have. It's like, oh no, like, haha, it's funny, Bing Bong lost his wife, now the Baby No Money thing, and now not winning the singular game award they were nominated for at the Game Awards. I don't really think there's any way to top that without it being obnoxious. So if they do try, it's gonna fall flat. Like, it'll be like so over the top, and it just will not stick the landing, if that makes sense. But we'll see how it goes. But first, let's get back into investigating. Oh, to be fair to the Game Awards, they had no control over that. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think that not getting the award for best multiplayer game, if they keep trying to push the whole bit of, oh, Bing Bong is depressed because he's divorced and bad things just keep happening to him, I don't think there are much worse things that could be happening to him. Like, after this point. How are they gonna top not getting the Game Award? I genuinely don't see how it can happen. But that's just me. On that note, March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mystic Maya! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. Huh? The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. If it weren't for the fact that she doesn't have anybody at home, I'd say send her home, Phoenix. But you're about the only adult she's got right now.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So...
Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal.
Right as he shows up, Nova says, only other alternative is to hand her over to Gumshoe. The same Gumshoe who, upon meeting her, has twice tried to show her his handgun.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now. Look, at this point she's seen enough to not be traumatized by the handgun. Yeah, but still. The fact that that was like her initial introduction to him. Was him like, hey, do you want to see a gun?
It's just that!
Was that called for?
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. If Gumshoe doesn't get rehired by the police department, I hope Phoenix hires him just because the poor man needs a break. Listen, Phoenix probably never gets paid for fucking anything anyway. So, like, how is that gonna help? Gumshoe, I have something very important. Oh, at least give him a sense of purpose. I mean, if Edgeworth's back, he can just follow him around like a lost puppy. That's what he seems to do in some ways anyway. Gumshoe, I have something very important. It's tradition. Look at my badge. Look, it's my attorney's badge. Wait, if he's getting fired, he's probably gonna get upset.
Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again.
I'm really touched. Oh, he actually said something. I don't think that's gonna work out very well now that he's not a part of the police department. I don't know, maybe Edgeworth can hire him to be his, like, personal assistant or something. Or just, like, pay him to grab files off the shelves or something. You know, give him some pity pay or something. Alright, Gumshoe, what's up? Okay. The future. So, what are you going to do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Phoenix, he just got fired, like, a little bit ago. I know there's something to be said about hitting the ground running, but isn't that a bit soon?
Oh, that, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Onguard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Everybody? Come get your mans. He can make simple meals, watch over places, and help in investigations.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? I swear to God, if he says, like, cup or instant noodles, I'm leaving.
Instant noodles, pal.
I knew he was gonna say that. I just knew it. I knew it deep in my bones. Cause the joke is that he's just so poor, all he knows is instant noodles, pal. I just knew it.
I know what you're about, pal.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Oh, like you're fucking Mr. Health Nut over here, Phoenix. Anyway, tell me about Edgeworth.
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
Don't worry about it, Pearl. It's okay.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would she want to? No, I mean almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
I'm not saying it was a... I ain't calling her a truther. But I also ain't necessarily calling her a liar. I'm with Phoenix. There's definitely more to it that we just haven't gotten to yet. Because, like, I was saying the whole time that there was so much about, like, Celeste's suicide and all that stuff that we haven't even begun to really bring into the picture yet. Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. It's Transformers. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Yeah, I hope she's doing okay. She did get shot. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Yeah, tell me about that.
Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one? I swear to God, if we have to go back to that same hospital with that creepy, not doctor guy, I'm leaving again. Pearl, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think she's better than that. To be fair, Franziska has not outright told somebody in court that she doesn't care if they kill themselves. Like, she's not the greatest to gumshoe, but as far as some of the other people that she's interacted with, she's not atrocious. I mean, in a lot of ways, yes, she is pretty bad, but... I don't know, we're talking shades of gray here.
What? Are you going to visit her, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's right behind my attorney's badge.
She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her to, if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Isn't that your job? Why don't you go do that? It's not your job anymore, but like... You could do it. To be fair to Edgeworth, I don't think he fully intended it to be, like, that cruel, but rather the situation felt very much like how if someone did something messed up and you were, you know, trying to cut them out, and they pulled that, if you know what I mean. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Because there definitely are people who would say something like that in a situation to try and... I don't know. I hesitate to say try and get their way about it. But, like, I don't think she's not obviously trying to get her way about it, but she's like... She outright told us that other people finding out about her codependency and stuff, she would rather die than have people find out about that. So Edgeworth pulling that card is basically him being like, bro, I need fucking something here. You gotta work with me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just yapping. I don't know what we're talking about, and I haven't for a while. Speaking of, Ninja Sex Party released a new music video today. It was a concert video from when they did their cover of Just What I Needed by The Cars. They filmed the video for it at the concert they did in Toronto earlier this year. And they released the music video for that today. It was pretty neat. Also, Adrian has to realize that somebody's going to piece it together at some point. She isn't exactly discreet. She's not exactly discreet, but she also very much limits her interactions with people and is very standoffish with that whole ice cold demeanor kind of thing. Give me 1 sec. I need to look at desk, like where I sit, and I only just sort of pieced together the whole thing of it. I had a thing hanging on my wall, and the tack that was holding it fell down. Is that Finion? Hello? Oh great, now I'm stuck. Hang on. Yeah, I vaguely noticed it last night. I was like, something seems off here. And now I just looked up and saw the broken tack, and it's like, oh, that's what. The tack literally broke, and now the thing fell, and the way it landed, though, it landed and is sitting perfectly on my desk. Like, there was room for it to land, and I don't think it didn't knock anything else over from what I can see. So, I distinctly remember last night looking over at it and being like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. This doesn't seem right, but I don't know enough about my own room to dispute it. But yeah. So, there's that. Anyway.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
No, we're not going to do that. Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. Name of the hospital. Oh yeah. Ah! Oof.
I already left. You didn't need to throw me about it. Though the fact that you could see me as I came down and landed. I am appreciative of that. No, No, because where the fuck else would we go? No, we gotta go back to the Hottie Clinic, or Hody Clinic, or however you want to fucking pronounce it. We gotta go to back to that place with the creepy old guy. Ugh.
Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic.
The name sends a chill down my spine. Me fucking too, Nick. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. It can hurt, and it probably will hurt, Phoenix. Ugh, fine. Let's get it over with. Realistically, like, they probably did this, because this was originally a Game Boy game. So they probably tried to reuse assets and things like that as much as they could. So, oh, the prosecutor gets shot, send her to the same hospital. So we don't have to make a whole new background or new characters or anything. So, like, makes sense. Doesn't mean I want to go back there. No, I just realized that if Franziska had heard what Pearl said, she'd probably be on second thought, maybe I need to chill out with the whipping. Either that or maybe she would try to teach Pearl to do the whipping instead. Man, this guy's still here and he's still got a broken leg. Somebody... This place is a sham. March 22nd, Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. No! I'm surprised this guy's still standing, because I feel like if Franziska got even a whiff of him, like his presence, she would just whip him into oblivion. I think she would wait until Pearl was a tad older. I don't know. Maybe instead of a full-length whip, she would start her with something like a riding crop. Something more size appropriate. Oh god, hang on. I gotta get appropriately phlegmy for this.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Hi.
Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hottie, ho ho.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie! Oh, fuck. Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Director Hottie, ho. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. 'Cause, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, hee. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I need to go take a shower after reading these lines. I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I can get used to it.
Franziska, I don't think I've ever been happier to see you in my life. Go back to your room.
You're so mean, huh? You're so mean, my frisky Friska. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. Oh, Phoenix, you brought her flowers. Also, girl, you look perfectly well for somebody who just got shot and had shoulder surgery. You want to look at my badge about it? Ah! I didn't even do anything yet. I guess that's all I get. Well, I let her whip me anyway. Even when he's scared shitless, Phoenix tries to be considerate. Phoenix is a good guy. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it is no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. Excuse me? I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. For once you actually know what's happening, Phoenix? That's new. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it. It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. Right now, we are being tampered with an ad break. We will be right back. We're back. Get right back into it. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. I wonder if there are other people who hold that same philosophy. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. I've been put in charge of this case, so I can't give you any help with regards to clues or evidence. This isn't clues or evidence, this is my badge. You sure are hard-nosed, totally different from Detective Gumshoe. That is why he was fired. He has a point. Oof. Alright. What's up, buddy? Tell me about the trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. Could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... Oh, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. That's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay, then. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Ooh! Witness, that card, give it to me, hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Yeah, show me the card. Is this your card? I mean, I guess it's not my card. I mean, it wasn't her card either. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. Well, who the fuck am I gonna tell? I only talked to like 3 people. I talked to you. I talked to Maya. Well, not right now. And I talked to Pearl. So basically, Phoenix's entire social circle, 2/3 of it's right here. Are we counting Gumshoe in that? I think we should count Gumshoe in that. Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. Just as his name states, he is a killer. An assassin. The best at that. An assassin?! Picture card added to the court record. Was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Oh, is that like his literal calling card? Like when he's the one who kills somebody or carries out a hit or something, he leaves that? So like the police know it was him or something? So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
Yeah, that means they don't get to sit down much, Pearl. The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the 3rd heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? Yes, I'm very mature. Whatever gave you the impression I wasn't? Or whatever gave you the impression that I was any kind of professional and ah! Is this because I laughed at duty? I will take the stunned silence as a yes. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured that it was he who killed the victim. Yes, I can't whip you like Franziska, but I can yeet you. Oh, okay, I see how it is. There are other things you can do, too. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Like what? I mean, there are a few redeems. You can do various things. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. Guess that even honorable assassins can exist. You mean like this? I mean, yes, you can do that too. I was referring to throwing boba at my head, but this works just as well. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Jelly the killer, huh? Oh, this is... Yeah, we can... Let's let it... Jesus. Let's let Edgeworth in on what's going on. I noticed something at the trial today. You're behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. Well, how could you? The only people who knew are me, Pearl, Gumshoe. Did we tell Will? I don't remember if we actually told Will or if it was just, hey, keep an eye on Pearl for a sec while I go and do this, that, and the other thing. Anyway. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Phoenix! Come on, man.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen. You need to know something. Juan Corina was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard, your own client. Please stop! I can't listen to you! I can't believe that! I see. Well, Phoenix, whether or not it's what you believe, that's kinda how it's shaping up. 'Cause, like, if Adrian knew anything about the killer, she would probably know that, like, if she was the one who ordered the hit. But clearly she didn't, because she was the one who found the body and she was surprised and everything, so... Things aren't looking good. Hey, Phoenix, you should be the one in this outfit. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. Received from Edgeworth. Allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now if you'll excuse me. Man, Edgeworth's so cool.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin?
Listen, given what we know of the two of them and how petty and everything they are to each other, I would not be surprised. Like, not even in the slightest. God dang it, it would help if I would stop accidentally clicking out of the game. There we go. No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Well, Phoenix, you asked him if he killed anybody. And if he hired an assassin to do it, in his own mind, he probably thinks, no, I didn't kill anybody, obviously. So...
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound. Date unknown. Time unknown. Location unknown. Probably, yep.
Heh heh. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure the killer told us in the first place that he was the one who kidnapped Maya, but it's definitely confirmed by the card.
And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Maya, if you're gonna believe everybody is like one person, don't believe it's me.
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Maybe find the exit?
Date, still unknown. Time, still unknown. Location, still don't know. What is this place? Well, there's a bear. There's a computer. That's a big-ass TV. Are these all, like, tapes or something? There's a door. There's a dog door. There's some kind of flap door. It's a big-ass satellite. I wonder who this picture is of.
I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues.
You should be looking for the door.
That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Or you could go to the door. Alright, let's look around.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess. And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here?
Oh, I wonder if that's the antenna for the killer's end of the transceiver, so he can get in touch with us. So he can be all like, oh yes, I'm going to do the things. Like, that's probably how he reaches out to us, I think. If I had to guess. Anyway. Look at the desk.
Oh hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Rat, there goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here.
Okay,
It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this?
oh, I'm curious about the picture. Oh, that's definitely Celeste.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kinda pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." Mm-hmm. I bet this could be a clue. Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
We looked at... I think about the only thing we haven't looked at is... Well, we haven't looked at this big-ass TV.
Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. Oh, Maya. I think the only thing left to look at is the couch. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. Wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Ah!
It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead!
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
March 22nd, 7:04, Hottie Clinic reception.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
Guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of here. If I never have to come here again, it will be too soon. Hi, buddy. I didn't realize he would still be here. Well, he said he wants to hear his story one more time, so let's go to the detention center. March 22nd, detention center visitors room. Are visiting hours usually this late? I don't think so. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt On Guard. Ah, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it is let's see what it has to say.
To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you.
Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible! Let's hurry! We have to feed his cat! I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Matt's note jammed into pocket. Please feed my cat, Shoe. My house is just a little ways down from the hotel. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Okay. How the hell do we get there from here? Let's see, we can go back to the office, or we can go to criminal affairs. Well, let's go back to the office. Hi, buddy. Well, he says it's not far from the hotel, so maybe we have to go there from the hotel? March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass.
If this is anybody other than Old Bag, I'm gonna be embarrassed. Yep. This Old Bag.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. I wanted it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Ah!
This Old Bag.
Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Maybe you should keep it on for a while. Take a nap. Nova says you're gonna have to fight me for him, lady, and that's a fight you're gonna lose. I mean, she is pretty feisty. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure you'd win, Nova, but I'm just saying she'd put up a pretty good fight. Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions.
Jesus, excuse me.
You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I got a cane that's ready to take a one-trip journey right up. Beep. I'm not hearing this. Okay, so let's... Oh, so we can go do this now. Well, we might as well get it out of the way. March 22nd, On Guard Mansion living room. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
There's a lot to take in, but what I'm going about is something you actually cannot see because I'm in the way. Let me just Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo the kitty cat. Shoo!
So I guess this is Shoo. Oh my god, he's so cute.
Look at him. He's just a baby. What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Meow. Hee hee.
The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr. Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The Masters... Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. You said it, Shoo. Hey. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this. I'm afraid I cannot offer up anything special about it. It's special enough on its own. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of evidence for a trial. It's not evidence, it's just my badge, dude, it's fine. Polite yet snotty with a touch of rude. He's the stereotypical butler, alright. Alright, well. I'm gonna ignore you for a minute. Let's look around.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
Oh, Pearly. That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
Is this the new ladders and step ladders? Cooking hearths and fireplaces? The difference is that this fireplace is just, it's not for practical use. Other than maybe being warm. You don't cook over it specifically. How would you get a pot in there anyway? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Okay. It looks like he's got a picture of himself up on the wall there, because that looks like his jacket and everything. Well, let's hear about the motorcycle quick before we go to ad break.
A giant bicycle is flying through the air!
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow!
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, maybe peek at the couch. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? He has multiple pictures of himself on the wall up here. Not just the one over there, but like a few over here, by the looks of it. Because it just looks like the thing of his racing jacket. Let's ponder that while we have the ad break real quick. We're back! Welcome back, everybody. Alright, let's see what we haven't looked at yet. We looked at the couch, oh yeah, we were gonna look at these. We got the Steel Samurai, the Pink Princess, and whoever this guy is. He doesn't look familiar. And there's also a door over here we can look at. There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Heh.
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. Oh, so that's... okay, that's the bad guy. I kinda thought so, but I wasn't 100%. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
When we find Maya, you should ask her about it. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. But to be fair, Phoenix, all she watches is frickin' Masterpiece Theater. Oh, let's see if there's anything about this door that we can see.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, you could probably go in it. I bet it's for Mr. OnGuard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe.
The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Alright, buddy. Tell me what you know. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. No, I would have thought Mr. OnGuard the type to have a maid over a butler. Okay, speaking of, tell me about him. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. OnGuard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. You tell me about the cat? It's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies shoes. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. That's... I don't know why that's so funny to me. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Nat's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Even the cat left. Alright, let's get out of here. Nothing more for us here by the looks of it. Hi, old bag. So, let's just bite the metaphorical bullet here. We gotta give her the letter from Edgeworth, otherwise we can't go anywhere. I get the feeling she could have been like, "Oh, you think you can get by me?" Not even that. We literally can't pick anywhere else to go, other than back to criminal affairs, back to the office, or back to that guy's house. Alright. Look at this graph. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. This old bag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo. Ugh, is that her perfume Pheromone d'Amour I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Okay.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
Pearl, don't ship it. There are better ships that I can introduce you to. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. When she slapped him. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Ah, what? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go in on guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Okay. Now, see, now we can go back deeper into the hotel. Man, I really hope this food has not been sitting here for like 2 or 3 days. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Yeah, that's the police investigation at work, I think. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway.
Hey, city boy!
Lotta, you're still here.
Wrecking cars! An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah?
Yeah, but isn't your camera still missing? Isn't it technically in my pocket, like in my evidence? In my court record? Did Old Bag ever give it back, or did it have to be submitted as evidence?
And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But do you have a camera?
Correct given. Photographers gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Lotta, I've got something even better. Even better than your camera. Have you looked at my badge lately? Would you please take a look at this?
Nope, sorry, no can do. Only thing I want to see is a steaming hand towel. What?
A steaming hand towel?
Need one for my eyes. Today just ain't a good day for my eyes to be looking at stuff.
How convenient. Maybe I'll have to use that one next time you show me something. Damn, Phoenix. Alright. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What, you really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
Mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Karita?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders.
Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? I'm my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? Put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, littlin'. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. Make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already?
Phoenix is just so over it. Alright, so we can either go back or into fucking FurCon 2025. Oops, All Bears edition. Is somebody taking a shit in there? What's happening?
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me, what's who you're calling a demon, brat?
I have several thoughts and statements, and none of them are good.
Ah! Zoinks, it's the alien! Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
You're disturbing a crime scene! Get out of here! Okay, Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it.
Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
If you want to sound better than that, maybe say better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. OnGuard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears.
Got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. They're just trying to convey their appreciation for his persona, that's all. Alright, tell me about the bears. Ah, bears.
All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know. When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too. Okay. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
I mean, I didn't, but I'm good for you that you did. Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright, then. A little... What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems... bad. Connect... Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do we know anybody like that? I mean, I don't think he's an electronics expert, but maybe we can go talk to Gumshoe about it. Because he's probably worked with some... I did not want to look at stuff. I want to leave. Maybe he can tell us something about it. Are we there yet? There we go. I like how it's still lit up like it's daylight out, but it's totally nighttime. Unless, well, no, it's barely spring.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
Rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. You know what I realized? I've not want to do that. Charlie!
Hey, it's wilting a little. I'll give it some delicious water, pal.
That's okay, I already did that. Watering can.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Did he just call the watering can Mister? Gumshoe, did you just assume the gender of my watering can? Apparently. We already talked to him, so I guess we have to just show it to him. Hey buddy, my transceiver went.
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? Maybe we can talk now. Yep. So what is electromagnetic interference? As Emma would say, in scientific terms, please.
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. Stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, it's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Karita's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. And now we gotta go all the way back. Back to... Down once more to the dungeons of my black despair. Oh, we're already here. Gatewater Hotel, Karita's room.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
I came right here! What are you talking about? I've been right here the whole time! Girl! Gumshoe, please. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper. Looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
Getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
I hope so.
Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around through the room and give a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press blah to lock onto it. There's a lot of things in here that are giving off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
Okay, well, the phone's obviously one. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So is there a listening device in there?
We will find out right after this break. We're back! Let's get back into it. Is there a listening device in there? You know, in the phone? No, and I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. What, considering the wiretap and everything? Imagine that, the radio has radio.
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner! Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? There's a TV over here. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV, of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
Should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Alright, let's see what's on this side. It's the TV's remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking... I wonder if a TV remote works on other things. Like, could I make you change your expression like TV channels? Zap!
Hey! But if I could... Ooh, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's gonna work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Nice, Phoenix. Oh, there's a video camera there.
What's this?
A small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they?
What it seems like.
But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't gonna help you there. You have to eat meat, too. The hair dryer. And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh, if you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
When that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, good memory, Pearls.
I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
Is this a rice cooker? What?
Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here.
Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and the crime scene warm.
I think the keep warm in that case is a little more metaphorical. There's a laptop. No listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
You know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick?
What's a laptop? Oh dear.
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. Is this the same thing? Oh.
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Oh, what was... Excuse me?
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't! Such a violent act!
Oof.
No!
It's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, what do I matter?
Transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Okay. This tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
Runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. And so, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
That is a very good question.
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle this bear is at, bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Transmitter added to the court record. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was
disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Kurita this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
There's really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record.
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go around the electronics shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
And Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? The rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Huh? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that scatterbrain detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, Wright. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. Still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. Kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongard. And this card. Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to the case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued. Oh, good. Save. Okay, so the next time we'll be continuing the investigation. But for now, we're gonna call it a night. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Following the story beats, for lack of a better term, like going until such things, you know, just going until the story automatically says, okay, time to call it. I find that to be an efficient, a solid thing to do. It's also good because my throat's getting kind of lot more out loud reading and such. Which let me be clear, I'm not complaining. I did enjoy the reading and I enjoy doing the visual novels and everything. Just gets a little taxing when you don't do it very much, like I haven't. So let's see where we're gonna go. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Well, not interesting, but it was like last week or something. Last week before, something like that. We rated out to somebody who was playing Castlevania Lament of Innocence. So let's do that again. We are gonna go raid out to Frostbite VT. She's been playing this for a bit. Like I said, I think it's kind of entertaining that we did go and raid somebody else like last week or the week before who was playing Castlevania Lament of Innocence. So I think think it'd be neat to see. Go to another one. See how far along she is. I mean, probably decently far along. This is at least the second time I've seen her doing this game on stream. So, let's go check her out. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. All I can do is thank you for spending your time here with me. If you just popped in to say hello, you stuck around the whole time, whatever the case may be, always glad to have you here. And in the meantime, until next time, you all go take care of yourselves, go eat some good food, drink plenty of water, get some rest, take your meds, do what you gotta do to take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.